missionary was on some island somewhere, as the story goes, and was trying to teach some American habits, teach them about Christ and about the great gift of God to humanity, the giving of Jesus Christ, and how we in America gave gifts to one another in celebration of that, and trying to get the point across of the gift giving and the sharing. The next day, one of the natives came and presented him with a seashell. Just looked quite common to him, but he thanked him for it and put it in his pocket. And the next day he was showing it to some of the other natives, and they told him, they said that shell right there is very rare. It only comes from the other side of the island. You have to have about a 5-mile walk there and back. So a very rough volcanic soil that cuts your feet. It's very treacherous to walk over. Said you need to really appreciate that because of what the man had to go through to get it to you. So the next day he went to the native and expressed his gratitude and appreciation for that little seashell, what he had to go through to bring it to him. And the native looked back to him and said, the long walk was a part of the gift. And you think about that so many times in our lives. I was listening to Brother Bingham preach last night, that we focus on the gift and we neglect to appreciate the long walk that it took to bring it to us. Seldom do you ever see the long walk that it took to procure the gift and simply lay it in your hands. And really, it's the walk that's a part of the gift. It's a part of the giving. It's what it took to get it and bring it to you. And I think about ministries, and I was looking at Brother Bingham and how touched I was last night, Brother Bingham, with your ministry. And I thought about the long walk of his life and how blessed I have been with his ministry. And yet, when he told me about the long walk, it made me appreciate the gift, what he's given to me to minister. I don't know whether his church has any idea of how blessed they are to have a man like that to lead them and guide their lives. Sometimes you look at Brother and Sister Bingham and you just see the gift and you forget the long walk that it took to bring the gift to Carlsbad. And it's a part of the gift, because you could have never had it without the long walk, without all the Sister Bingham just as a little girl, and all that she walked over was just to get her gift to you. And I look at these other men like Pastor Mark McCool, and you may look at him and be very envious and think how wonderful it would be to be him. He hasn't been walking in the shadow of some piker. When you walk in the shadow of a man like Bishop Billy McCool, there's a great deal of expectation laid upon your shoulders. You have no idea the ground he's walked over. You have no idea that when he comes to the pulpit, you need to appreciate your pastor, because the long walk that he made in the shadow of another man is a part of his gift to you. It's a part of his gift. And for Bishop McCool, I think about all the walk of his life, putting guitars in paper bags, standing on the highway and hitchhiking across the country. And you look at the gift of his ministry, and you look at the gift that he's given to Knoxville, and the gift that he's given to you as a church, and to all of us as being an icon in Pentecost. And I don't say that lightly. But I appreciate the gift. But when I look at him and I think about, it's the walk that's a part of that gift. It's that long walk. It's a part of the gift. When I look at the gift laying in Bethlehem's manger, like what an awesome gift. But it was the long walk. It was a part of that gift. That though he was rich, yet he became poor, that we through his poverty might be rich. And it's not just a babe in a manger. That's just the little seashell. It's the long walk that was a part of that gift. When I see him hanging on Calvary, I think about the great gift of his blood and the gift of the water and the gift of the dying. But then when I think about the long walk all the way from Gethsemane, sweating the drops of blood, beaten, spit upon, ridiculed and mocked, face red from the beard plucking. When I think about the spittle, I think about falling under the weight. It's not just Calvary. It's the long walk. It's a part of the gift. It's part and parcel. You can't appreciate the gift unless you appreciate the walk that it took to bring that gift to you. It doesn't just come on its own. It comes from men and women who have walked to get it to you. Nobody rides. Everybody walks. Everybody walks. And if you bring a gift to the table, there's a long walk that's a part of that gift. And if you're not willing to make the long walk, you'll never present a gift. All comes from a long walk. A long walk. It's part and parcel of everything that we have, is the results of men and women who are willing to walk and bring the gift to you. It's not just gold, frankincense, and myrrh. It's the long walk from the east. It's the sleepless nights, and the dangers, and the perils, and the robbers, and being without your family, and the loneliness of the deserts. It's all of that when you lay it down at the feet of Jesus, it's more than gold. It's more than frankincense. It's more than myrrh. There's a long walk that was a part of that gift just to get it to you. I don't know, my heart's just full of appreciation for men and women whose long walk has been a part of their gift. It's been a part of their gift. So if you're in a long walk today, you have a gift, and your walk is a part of that gift. It's a part of it. Just stand with me. Lift your hands with me for a moment and just thank him for the long walk. Thank him for the long walk. That was a part of your gift. It's a part of the gift. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Glory to God, glory to God.